Hi, I'm Tim Gentle from Design Experts, and we're about educating you about the potential of the web. And today we're delving into Online Marketing 101 and posing the statement, going online is more than just having a website. So when we create an online marketing strategy, it's really important to firstly define where the business is going. You know, this can be referred to as business goals, a business plan, a business strategy, but really important to know, where do we want to be in 12 months? From there, we can then drop back and develop online marketing goals. What does the online marketing efforts want to achieve? And, that could be increasing leads, it could be servicing existing customers more effectively, it could be, generating more sales. Whatever they are, they need to be defined. And then you need to be able to track it. You need to be able to track that all this effort we're putting into the online marketing world is actually returning an investment. So that could be as simple as asking the customer, look, how did you find out about us? Or putting in some more tracking measures, some software programs to track where the leads are coming from. So I want you just to take a little bit of time out to think about your online marketing goals and make that selection. Okay, now we're up to website, and websites for me is the mothership. This is where we send a lot of our effort. We generate traffic in search engines and social media, and we're driving it to the mothership. But it's always good to be able to edit your website. Really big fan of having a content management system or a CMS to be able to, allow our clients to go in and take control. Now we use Business Catalyst here. There's plenty of others on the market, but we're really happy with this Adobe product. Now part of the, the design of a website is what I refer to as call to actions. These are buttons or elements of a design that are designed to stimulate the website visitor to do something. So one of your online goals could be to, generate leads. So you would have a call to action, something like, get a quote, or, download this quoting form, or, book an appointment. Now, having a website is one thing, and understanding how it's going is another, and a lot of people don't understand that you can just get something like Google Analytics embedded in your website, and it gives you some great statistics. You'll know where your traffic is generating from. You'll even know what keywords they type into Google to find you. You can find out how long they're on the site, if they're on a mobile or a desktop. Some great stuff to get some really good insight into your site. Google Analytics, I'd suggest to get it. So take a little bit of time out now to identify some of the call to actions that you think your design should have. All right, search engine optimization, getting found in Google. Someone types in a search term and bang, there goes your website. So how do we get on that page? How do we get our website found? Search engine optimization is a technique used to enhance your website's chance of being found in search terms or search engines when someone searches for your product or service. Now, getting listed organically means getting listed, in the white area. And, this white area is, one of those areas that's quite well trusted. It's known as being naturally or organically ranked. And you need to actually invest in a little bit of SEO to get your website there. Now, the other area is PPC, or pay per click. And this is the Google advertising, running along the top and running along the side. And if someone clicks it, that means that you're going to pay Google click every time someone clicks and comes to your website. It's some great, short-term strategy to driving traffic to your site, but make sure your site's ready to handle the traffic. Nothing worse than sending traffic to your site and really you haven't done that much work on the site and the people just leave straight away. Now, your Google Maps or your Google Places, gold. You can take advantage of this and claim your location and optimize it to be found for keywords. So what are keywords? Well, keywords are those things that people are typing in Google to find things. And you need to tap into your customers to ask them what they would use to find services like you. So do some research. So one of the most important things in SEO is to define the keywords you're going to target. I'd like you to take a little bit of time out now to do that. Okay, social media, the Facebooks, the LinkedIn, the YouTubes, the Google+, you know, all these social media tools are there to be used, but just take your time, you know, take a step back and design a strategy around it, because, you know, you just don't want to have a Facebook page for Facebook page's sake. Do some research. Ask your customers what social media tools they engage in. And if they want you to have a Facebook page, for example, ask them, well, what would you like to receive from me in your feed? You know, do some research and spend less time on everything and quality time on just a few. That's where your customers are hanging out. Now, what's a persona? A persona is something that you want to be perceived as. It's kind of your reputation, it's your brand, it's your image, it's your personality. So always have a persona in social media and stick to it. You could be an educator, you could be a joker, an informer, you know, you could be an entertainer. Just make sure you've got one. And a policy, always good, especially if you're hiring staff. It talks about when you use social media, how you use social media, and also talks about, well, if you do get some negative posts, how do you react to that? Now, stats and statistics run right through all the tools in social media, so you can get some great insights to manage and maintain your social media. It's not about just, you know, putting it up and leaving it there and forgetting about it. You've really got to manage and maintain it, find out what works and what doesn't, and continue to kind of drive it and enhance it. So in terms of social media, I'd like you just to take a little bit of time out now to think about the social media tools that you might use. And if you don't know, well, you better ask your customers. Okay, now we're up to e-commerce. E-commerce is all about accepting credit card payments online. Now, it's not just about selling products, you know, your traditional shopping cart, let's buy a wheelbarrow. No, it's all about thinking, well, what other elements could I, you know, expect payments to be paid online? You know, people pay deposits, they make donations, they buy gift vouchers, they pay for even, you know, a subscription. So, you know, think about what you can do in terms of accepting payments online. You're going to need a payment gateway, and a payment gateway authorizes the credit card purchase. Now, PayPal is one of the biggest, but there's also some other great payment gateways out there that deposit the money directly into your bank account. There's some good stuff there. So make sure that you are selling online in the near future, because if you're not, well, you are really going to miss this next wave. People are buying and selling online a lot. So I'd like you to take a little bit of time out to jot down some of the things that you might like to sell online. Okay, so now we're talking about email marketing. Email marketing is a bit like the direct marketing of the online world. It allows you to have a database of customers, and you can pull information out of that database and drop it into a newsletter or a blast. So you could have 1,000 people in your database. A really good thing to have is a CRM, or a customer relationship management tool. Just more detail about your customers. You can segment them into different lists, and you can really direct some very, very good email marketing programs and strategies to them. But define the goals. You know, don't just do it again for email's sake. You know, what is your email marketing trying to achieve? And, you know, it's definitely worth kind of, you know, taking a step back and going, well, do I want it to, you know, generate leads? Do I want it to make the phone ring? Do I want to, you know, sell more tickets, clear excess stock? You know, what is email marketing designed to achieve? And there's some great stats in email marketing too. You know, you can actually go in and see how many people opened it and who clicked on what and how successful it was. So, you know, there's no black holes in email marketing. It's very transparent. So take a little bit of time to design your goals. Jot a few down now. Okay, we're up to mobile marketing now. And mobile is tapping into the mobile marketplace. You know, we're on iPhones, we're on smartphones, we're on iPads, we're on, you know, laptops and tablets, and we're really just in this multi-device world. But you've got to understand that if your website isn't mobile friendly, you're really going to miss out. You know, we've all been to those sites. We have to twist and bend and stretch and try and get our head around them. But we've also been to sites that seem to be, very clean, and you navigate with your thumb, and it all kind of fits into the frame of the phone. It's known as a mobile-friendly website. Pretty powerful stuff. And then you've got a mobile app. We're downloading these from the iTunes or the Google Play stores and so forth, and we're installing them on our device. So you don't have to be online to use them, but when we're using them, we're kind of tapping into the phone's functionality. We're using, things like the GPS for tracking or push strategies. And then you've got SMS marketing. This is still around. I'm not talking about the spammy type. I'm talking about having a nice, clean list of customers and their mobile numbers, and you're pushing, messages out to them. You could be telling them about the grain prices each morning or reminding them about their appointment. But what you can do is you can embed a link in SMS technology. So you send them an SMS, it says click this link, it drives them back to the website, it could bring up a promotion, and you say, well, bring this into the store to redeem. So in terms of mobile marketing, what I'd like you to do is ask the question, do you have a mobile-friendly website? Yes or no? Online learning. It's the last of the kind of mix, and it's really, really important. In fact, you're engaging in some online learning now. See, online learning can be accredited or non-accredited. Accredited means that you're going for a certificate, like a diploma in business, and you're doing the course online. Non-accredited can be any topic at all. How to build a billy cart right down to understanding about the online marketing world. Now, you can make it as complicated or as simple as possible, but it doesn't just have to be learning, some sort of education. You can service your existing customers very effectively with online learning. For example, Design Experts has created 50 videos for you to take more control of your website. But we've got a client who does home theatre installations, and what they do is they actually film the installation and show the client how to use the controls and how to to bring up the TV or get the DVD working. A great way of using online. And they upload the video for the client to watch. But if you're a lawyer, you could send out a video to say, hey, look forward to meeting you next week. We're going to be talking about writing your will. Here's 5 things I want you to bring along with you so we get the most effective use of our time. So online learning, powerful stuff, simple and effective. Why don't you spend a couple of minutes now just jotting down some of your ideas that you might have for developing some sort of online learning for your business. So that's sort of online marketing 101. And as you can see, there's more elements than just a website. Design Experts does have specific workshops for each of these topics where we delve in a bit deeper. We also provide this service for our clients. So if you're interested in learning more, log on to designexperts.com.au or give us a buzz on 1300 85 25 82. I thank you for your time.